looking for love?
Say it again.
Are you looking for love, sir?
Oh no. I showed you love last time. I just wanted to show you some love again. It's been a while. I think last time I forgot how long ago it was, but
Real quick though,
I
why is
just
your name the ghetto? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
oh, it's my brand. It's my brand. I play chess and everything, and I write books on Amazon. So it's called the Ghetto Stoic. You probably ain't seen the Stoic part.
Okay, I see it. Okay. So you're not looking for love.
No, I just want to show you some love. I usually stop here every other 4 months, 5 months. I want to show you some love. That's all. I know you've been
Okay.
getting a lot of hate. I see that's what you're talking about. So I wanted to show you some
That
positivity and some love
the
because you're
hate is
still a
all
sister. You're still a
the hate
sister
is
of God.
always love. The hate is always love.
Hey man,
Because
keep your head up. You keep doing what you're doing, and you know what comes with this shit, bro. You know what comes with it.
oh, this is lightweight. This is the YouTube streets, child. Please, this ain't nothing in real life.
Hey,
This is big life for other people, but
yeah,
this isn't big life. This is one of the many platforms I come to. So, and a
yeah.
child, but I appreciate you. But why ain't you looking for love?
I'm married 12 years. My wife literally right here.
Oh, you got a woman.
Yeah, I'm married. You want to say hi? I know you don't want to.
I gotta make sure my hair done.
She said,
So okay,
Hello, Miss
hi.
Kendra.
How you doing? Thank God. I got so many married people that watch the show.
I know.
Let me ask you.
Let
Okay,
the
let me
comments
see.
talk too much shit. So I
Okay,
want you
listen.
out.
So
Comments
I will
talk too
do
much.
this. I'll give you a Kendra G singles card game question. Even though it says singles, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you a card. Okay. Wait, your wife is right there. Okay. Ooh, this was a question earlier. Wife, what's your name, wife?
My name is Julia.
Julia. Okay, I'm gonna give you a question. This was a question we had earlier. Was it inside the app? I want to see if I can find it. I remember it. So if I can't find it, I'm gonna ask you. Okay. Here we go. You ready, Julia?
I'm ready.
Okay. Your partner gets a text at 2 a.m. Act out your reaction.
What's it?
If I'm at 2 a.m., if I ain't sleep, we got a problem, first off.
Okay, so
Because
you
he should
hear
be
it. His
sleep
phone
too.
goes off at 2 a.m. What's your reaction?
My phone?
Yeah, your
Yes.
phone. I'm gonna look for him to answer it. I want to know who
Yeah.
he
Say,
talking
hey,
to.
Kendrick. I actually got one of those 1970 style marriages. I run my show.
What does that mean?
That mean I'm the leader. I'm the leader. This is not she didn't permit me or anything. I'm led by God and fully. So if my phone's being answered, she knows that I'm not crossing or doing no weird shit. You know what I mean? Most likely it's probably one of them
One of those what?
scam likelies.
Who's
Somebody ain't
that?
supposed to be calling.
I'm saying, you know how you get one of them random ass numbers after you done probably put your phone into some weird email or something like that. You know, when you signing up through Amazon, all stuff like that. You know, they send you regular ass phone calls. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay, so wife, is that how you would feel? You would feel like, oh, it's just one of those, or would you still want him to answer?
No, I wouldn't let him handle it. I would want to see his reaction. That is what alerts me how I should be paying attention to my man. I need to know his reaction, so therefore I can know how to react. If it's a
Okay.
woman calling his phone, one, he already should know, and two, I want to know what she wants. Because if she ain't benefiting the both of us, then I don't know why she calling his phone in the first place.
What? What?
Hey, sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man.
We gotta know.
Straight up. Hey,
Inquiring minds want to know.
Kendra, you are looking at a man that mastered his flesh. I might not be the richest brother in the world. I ain't gotta be the richest brother. Matter of fact, I'm not the richest brother in the world, but I mastered my flesh. I pray 5 times a day, and I take care of my 3 little girls and my wife. Now, I mean, I do what I'm supposed to do. So I don't. When it comes to other women and other that, unless you add into the program, unless you coming in and we gonna stack and cultivate some shit together. You know what I mean? Create that balance in that way. That's why I don't ever shit on people that's poly. You know what I mean? Because
Right,
I feel like it's certain specifics they got going on. Their situation might work for them.
And let me say this: just because women are agreeing to poly relationships, that does not mean that every woman
Right.
is gay, bisexual. Because
Right.
I'm neither.
Right. She prefers for the other woman to be in her own home with her own shit got going on. If I wanted to go like that, if I wanted to go that
I
route.
I
like
was gonna say I missed it. So you guys, I didn't even. Okay, y'all sharing with me. I didn't even know that part. So y'all have a polyamorous
No,
relationship? No.
no.
no. So here's the thing: if I choose to have a polyamorous relationship and meet another woman, then I would do exactly like it says in Isaiah 41:10. I think it's Isaiah 41:10. Somebody quote me in the comments if I'm wrong, but Isaiah 41:10 it said to be justly and dutiful to the woman. So if you do get another woman, be just as just to her and dutiful to her as you are to your original wife. Because wouldn't want that second woman to feel the lack of thereof love. You get what I mean? I feel like that's a big responsibility. And I don't like to play with a sister heart. That's just how I feel.
Okay.
Right. As a man, they have a whole responsibility.
Too much shit going on.
Multiple women. Fact. If a man can't handle multiple women, he shouldn't even be.
You don't even need to be in there, dog.
The idea
Straight
of multiple
up.
women. And the whole point of the roles of the women is to please the man. If we're pleasing the man, what that got to do with me and you? We just need to be cordial, provide peace. There's rules and levels.
If women would actually get a side of that emotion and come together, there'd be so much balance y'all can give each other. Y'all best friends for every other motherfucking thing. But girls trip, she like to keep secrets together and do a whole bunch of other shit. Not you, baby. I know. She don't fuck around. But still, you know what I mean, though, Kendra. Girls trip. They promote that shit all the time in movies and shit. You know what I mean? Conglomerate of women going out together and they go do some shit and keep a secret. All I'm saying is, why you can't do that for the same nigga anyway? Also, they also do the same shit where they end up they end up getting cheated on.
Right, and then it's always somebody friend.
Yeah, then she end up knowing the nigga or some shit. I'm like, why y'all just didn't come together? Also, the nigga with 2 baby mamas. You got a pregnant, you might as well bring them together, nigga. What you doing? I don't know. I'm out of it. Just saying.
Let me ask you a question. So, in hindsight, you're saying women get along in other ways, so why not get along and sharing the same man, essentially, right?
Makes sense why they wouldn't.
Okay, now let me ask you this. So, could you do that as a man? Could you share the same woman with another man?
Why would I do that?
Okay, pause, because you're saying a woman should do that.
Yeah, but what makes us equal?
It's the request is you're asking a woman to do something that you would not be willing to do yourself.
I'm asking her to do something?
Yeah, you're saying, no, hold on, real quick. You're saying that she should be open-minded to sharing a man, and that will be, and there'll be no issues. But when I presented the same thing to you, you were like, why would I do that? So just like it's a turn on for you, it's a turn on for other women as well.
Well, I thank God it didn't turn on for mom.
I'll
tell you this. I will explain that to you. I explained to you why it can't be the same. Okay. First of all, us men, everything about us men is on a permanent scale. If you notice, Kendra, women could sit back and be catty with each other all day when they go to work, still hate each other and go to work every goddamn day. Men on that scale don't do that. When a man get into it 9 times 10, some shit's gonna pop off, something might be eliminated. And the reason why I'm saying that is men are a lot more committal than women are. Y'all not. This is why 80% divorces is initiated by y'all. And this is why a lot of women get to fluctuate with a whole bunch of, I might come off, might not come off with that. So for me, I wouldn't want to be in any situation with a woman where she feels that me and myself isn't enough. Now, a woman can never truly be enough in the concept of a man if he's desiring more than that one woman. And honestly, it's because you bleed 5 days throughout the month, every single motherfucking month. When you get pregnant, you swell up. 3rd trimester, you can't have sex in the goddamn mode. I'm just being honest. There's a lot of little quiet facts about women people don't want to talk about. There's a lot more I could honestly say. I don't want to make the.
But can I jump in real quick? Quick? So a lot of people always give the statistics when they talk about divorces and women filing for divorce, but that's because of reasons of things that men wouldn't tolerate even faster than the women. So just like, hold on. I'm gonna let you respond. The expectation is for a woman to tolerate behavior you yourself wouldn't tolerate.
Hold on, what are you saying tolerate? This is not no little boy. This is not a son. You don't tolerate. You chose to be inside of. You chose to be and commit with something, or you not. And I'm also, when I'm saying multiple wives, I'm not bringing her ass over here to the other wives' house so she can be in her face. Whatever I got going on with that other woman is me and that other woman's business, unless I decide for her to be a part of that business. See, the problem with a lot of men is there's a lot of order inside of it. And the problem with a lot of women is feeling like they need to make themselves equivalent to feeling that they need to be involved. What you need to be involved for?
Okay, let me jump in now. Just like when I allow you to talk, you can't cut me off. We got to have a two-way engagement, okay? So
Okay.
I'm willing to respect your insight. I just ask the same respect. I'm not dismissing what you're saying. There are some women who are fine with that. But I think that at the same time, there are also some women who are completely not okay with that. They're completely not okay with sharing their man with another woman. And just like, and this is why I always ask men, would you tolerate it? And most men respond in the manner that you did, hell no. So I just think that when we say women are filing for divorce, don't leave out she filed for divorce potentially for a behavior choice that you yourself as a man, if it was done to you, would not accept. See, the reason why men don't file for divorce because it's like it's a great world for them. Like, listen, baby, take me as I am. Hold on, real quick. Let me say this as I'm what I'm saying. If you have a wife that is no, don't hear me. Hear this out. If you have
I'm
a
listening.
wife, if you have a wife that is okay with you having other women, why would you get divorced? Like your wife is okay with you doing things with other women or whatever the case is. So what would be the reason a man would divorce a woman in that situation? It's the best of both worlds for him.
Is that the logic you got? That's your logic?
Well, what would you like to say?
No, I'm just getting clarity. So let me. I just want kind of
The ultimate package of what I'm saying is the expectation is for women to tolerate behavior that men would never tolerate. And that's just, it's not about being equal or not. I feel like I actually respect men because women should be more like men. Like when a man would probably more than likely, and I'm just assuming, and I'm not putting this out there, but if your wife got pregnant by another man, I'm quite sure she probably wouldn't be your wife no more. Or correct me if I'm wrong. Would you stay with her?
That's crazy. Of course you
I
want to be
would
my wife.
Okay, right. So now with that being said, there's plenty of men that will get another woman pregnant and then want their girl to stay with them.
But what does that have to do with her?
What do you
See,
mean?
so that's why I'm trying to make you understand along with every other woman. If she gets pregnant, that does affect me because now and someone else's sperm has laid that egg. I get someone else pregnant. She still get to do everything she needs to do every single day, however she needs to function. The only thing that's having some effect, I guess, is a moral compass. I guess women are. I guess you just feel some kind of emotional way about it. But there's nothing actually affecting you about me getting another woman pregnant. And it's funny because
I think that's a disconnect that men have with women.
No, it's not. It's not. I think the only disconnect is the fact that women only find that as an issue if I ain't Dr. Dre or somebody else from LA with millions of dollars. Women have the tendency of finding that same algorithm as okay when niggas got money and a whole bunch of it. Well, girl, he can get me pregnant too. And girl, I think there's a comedian, Kendra. I don't want to put her name out because you fuck around and be friends with her. You know what I mean? I don't want them to kind of feel like you throwing shade by being in this topic because I'm not trying to shit on no sister at all. I don't like shitting on no black folk. Not to say any other race is not the thing. I just want to shit on. But remember the sister? She Cam Newton's baby mama.
Yes.
And she kind of made a joke and an innuendo about well, shit. He got money. It's okay for me to tag along and all that. And you see what I'm saying, Kendra? So
I'm not gonna disagree with you there. I definitely agree that men with money get away with more things than a man without money does. So there's that like you are 1000% right. Like there's no disagreement there at all, right? But I will say to that, there are still women, like I think that has a time period, right? And I say that because there's women that I always just use celebrities because we always know celebrities. Michael Jordan's wife got a divorce. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, there's a breaking point. So I think that you tolerate, and then you realize the money ain't enough for what I'm going through with that.
I agree.
Initially, yes, you are. We can agree here. Yeah. Men with money are going to get away with more things than not.
I kind of agree with what you just said, though, Kendra. Nah, you got a point on that. But you know what? Now I know you're about to continue to say, and I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry. But I do want to say, though, Kendra, low key, and I smoke a lot of weed. So, hey, I could be off. But I think everything different. I think every relationship different, every person different. And I think that there's not one situation of anything that's really the same. You know what I mean?
Agree. Listen, we're gonna agree on the last couple of things together. My show taught me that more than anything, and that's why I said things are not one size fit all, and find your tribe. Because I've had women call the show in relationships looking for a woman to be a part of their relationship. So it taught me that there are women who are very fine with that, not emotionally connected, and that exists. So I think be honest, because when you're honest, you can attract who you are. You're not manipulating anybody. And if everybody agrees, I got no issues. It might not be for me, but if it's for you, it's for you. I was just saying that I guess where we differed was just on the request of times of how women are expected emotionally to tolerate things. And I know, and again, maybe in your what you said will work for the woman that you deal with, but there are some women that will challenge. Granted, you get another woman pregnant, and you know how you gave the analogy of the sperm is in that woman's body, but there's a lot of emotions. Now, this is a woman that would not be okay with it. I'm not talking about because there's women that will be okay with it.
I know
Right.
what you said. I know what
Yeah,
you said.
there's women that will be okay with it, will have no problem with it, and I'm not talking about her. I'm just gonna take a moment to talk about the woman that would have an issue,
what
and
happened.
the way she looks at it is like this woman has who I love growing inside of him.
And
This woman, I have to, if I'm gonna be a loving person, I have to love on the child, and every time I see the child, I have to remember what they created together. That takes a lot of emotions for a woman to accept and love and still be with the person after that.
And that means she's not standing on her own. She accepted something she was not ready for.
That's true, and that's some real shit. I like that one.
Okay, explain that.
Okay, so for a woman,
okay, what are you talking to Kendra?
I know, right? I'm low key nervous. I'm a big fan. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, we really
You guys are kind. You
fuck
are
with you.
kind. I appreciate you.
Of course.
But for a woman to agree that she is willing to be with a man that's having a baby by someone else and processing her emotions like, man, I'm really not ready because I love this man so much, and now that he's about to have a baby by somebody else, at some point she did not analyze what she signed up for.
Right.
Two things can be true. So it could be the scenario of going in, she was aware of who she was with. So in that case, I think I can agree with you guys because that's why I said in the beginning is transparency. And if you're making it clear this is who you are and she agrees to that, there's no judgment there. There's no challenge there. You were honest with who you were. Like you used the example of Cam Newton. Listen, Jazz has baby number 9. So that means 7 women before you got with him. You already know what you get into, so we can't cry tears for that. I'm really talking about the woman who wasn't expecting that, right? Who ended up with a man and was expecting a monogamous relationship. Things happen. He gets somebody else pregnant. They have a baby. And now she has to decide if she's going to stay around. That's who I was talking about. Okay.
I'm gonna let her cook.
That decision making right there. For a woman that is in a relationship and she was not aware or do not accept, she has at that moment, and this is what my husband has always taught me. We never sugarcoated anything. He's always given me this open door policy. If it's something that I cannot handle, I have the choice to leave. And it seems like that will be that woman's breaking point because she is not able to process those emotions.
And not to cut her off, but I wasn't perfect. 12 years in this marriage, I'm sure there can be a woman that will get on this show and be like, Kendra, I knew that dude right there. He was a dog, probably like 6 years, 6, 7, 8 years ago, maybe.
We were young.
We both were. But we was young. What we meet? We meet in our 20s,
I was
22.
24.
Yeah, I'm 22. She was 24.
We
so
had
you get
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
growing.
That's another thing too. Like people gotta learn. My bad, Kendra. You was about to cook. Go ahead.
No, I was about to agree with y'all again. I think that this is why I always tell people to get married friends because a lot of my married friends taught me so much about marriage. And the one thing I pretty much learned about marriage is it's not that y'all don't have issues. It's just that y'all decide to stay together through the issues. So there's a lot of times, and again, everybody got their own breaking point, and that's an individual thing. I'm not here to decide when you should leave or stay. I can't make that decision for you. But what I've learned from my married friends is they've gone through a lot of things and they just figured their way out and they have a non-negotiable, we end this till the end. But it doesn't mean that things were perfect. It just means that we're not leaving this unit. And so I could agree with that.
Kendra, no bullshit.
Better order.
I didn't want to say it. I wanted to see how I looked at her, get her permission real quick. Even though I'm the leader, I don't. That's what I mean. People got to know how to lead as well, right?
Right.
Because even though I am that head, I respect and love her so much, and it took me to respect and love myself first, to know how to love and respect her, because I started realizing how important it was for a man to have that first stage of mastering his flesh. Master your flesh, fellas. If you can't stop walking and talking with your dick in your hand, my nigga, you ain't gonna make your plan stand. Did I do it right?
I do got this paid question for you, and I'll see if you want. He paid $50 to say this. Idris Waterfall. Let me see if I can put him on. I'll put him on if I can. I don't know how to. Let's see if I could bring it back up. The comments changed. Well, long story short, I don't know how to put on the stage, but he said, "Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't represent a good quality man out there." He paid $50 to say that.
I know, but my thing is, he's got to put more context to it.
That's
everybody.
You get what I'm saying?
Like everybody got assholes.
Like, but my thing is, Kendra, you can see me on my little channel right now. All I do is play chess. I play chess. I'm the most boring, nerdiest black brother you've ever known in your life. I just sit back and play chess. So I don't even know how that nigga could tell me not to listen to him. And the crazy thing about it is, if he really know me, he wouldn't have said that, because he know I'll make that nigga sleep and take some NyQuil. That's real. I'm not no average nigga on this cam. I'm in Arizona, to be exact. If anybody, I'm not a nigga that's afraid of the low. I'm one of them. But you gotta be very careful. I got 3 kids, man. I'll be taking care of my family. So ask any father out here not to play with them fathers, man. They'll agree with me when I say that shit. We this close from CEO or convict. That nigga get to decide which one it won't be. That's real. That's real. Hey, I ain't making no threats. He see the name, he see the channel, he see the shit, he see all the information. I don't be hiding nothing. If I'm really that bad of a guy, then why is my own woman sitting here after 12 years telling Kendra exactly what she's saying? I'm not holding a gun up to her name. And another thing is, it really be these niggas with these swelled up nuts, and I say swelled up because they ain't busted nothing. They ain't hitting shit. They ain't even getting a sniff. You can't. What he say? Nigga ain't even pinched the booty. Nigga ain't even pinched the booty. You got something to say about me, man?
Well, I can attest to men who don't have.
Hey, I'm sorry, Kendra. See if you can get that bitch ass. No, see if you can get his own. See if you can get him on. I want to see his face. Let me see.
Oh, he wants you to. Okay, so listen, I like that though, because I be like, yeah, come talking to the face.
Look, man, look me in my eyes, call me on my live, nigga.
Indra said, I can't. Something happened where I used to be able to put it on the page, but Indra said, Andreas Waterfall. I don't know how to put him on the stage. Okay. Shouts to Papa Oracle. He said, talk more, mastering the flesh to be ready for marriage and commitment. So he says, talk more. I think that, here's what I would say. Shouts to Papa Oracle. Talk more, mastering the flesh to be ready for marriage and commitment. I think that, so I don't know what y'all situation is. So y'all don't have a poly situation.
No. We just love each other, and we best friend enough where we have talked about damn near every single topic of what we could do, what we couldn't do, what we would, what we wouldn't do. You know what I mean? So we talked about everything. Kendra, we sat back, we drank, you know what I mean? We'll smoke on something a little bit. We talk. Listen to the Erykah Badu. My bad, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I respect that. Like the thing I've learned the most is your partner gotta be your best friend. And I think you wanna be as real with your best friend as possible. And I'll say it time and time again. If anything my show taught me, it's taught me that there's so many different dynamics of relationships. And like again, probably would not work for me, Kendra G, but I cannot deny in the 5 years hosting the show, and before hosting the show, I thought that was only a man's desire. I've had plenty of women call me up, and that exposed me like, oh, there's women that are fine with this. And there's women that are like, I don't care what he does. Like, he could get her pregnant. It wouldn't bother me. And I'm like, okay, so you just got to find your tribe. And I think that's what it's about. And I do think you got to be honest with your partner. So something may not work for you. And I'm talking to the viewer right now. And that's fair, right? and so you don't participate in that type of dynamic. But if it worked for somebody else, it worked for somebody else.
Very true.
Straight up.
Very
Yeah.
true.
This was a good dialogue, so they'll definitely. I might make this a highlight just because of the dialogue aspect. Y'all wasn't looking for love, but I appreciated the conversation.
Hey, I appreciate you, but I'm not trying to get no free promo. But if you can just let them know, man, if they want to just talk some shit with me while I'm playing chess at night, I usually stream at night, man. Just play some chess. I'll just be talking to the chat. I usually get like 2 little followers. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's probably like 1,000 niggas watching when it's them 2, and I feel good. So if y'all can kind of add like 8 more in that motherfucker, I'll be cool, man. I appreciate that.
Okay, I got you. I'll ask you guys this last question. So, what do you think has been the secret of you guys staying together for 12 years through everything y'all went through?
You or me first, because I got mine.
I'll go short. I'll go first.
Okay.
Everybody always talk about communication. Yes, that is the very most important thing. But being yourself is more important, because how can you deliver and tell him everything how I feel, my ups, my downs, the things that I aren't comfortable with? Those are categories a lot of people don't even like touching because they're not comfortable with themselves and opening up to their partner. If you're going to have a partner, you need to have a real partner and love people for who they are and not who you want them to be.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Husband, answer?
You cooked on that shit. Now, I was just gonna say, Kendra, that one of you, please listen to me when I say this. Just one of you, and I'm talking to the followers, I'm talking to the folks out there, not the bullshit commenters, the people who childish, you ain't gonna never find nobody because they'll never want nobody. I'm talking about the people who taking this shit serious, like that one brother for some Oracle. One of you just need to be stronger than the other one. Every day ain't gonna be every time that everybody's strong. Everybody's not gonna have 100% every day. You're not gonna feel good every day. You're gonna want to quit some of these days. Some days you're gonna be stressed. Some days it's gonna feel like, what the fuck? It's gonna feel like all of that. But I'm telling you, just one of you have to be strong enough to pick up for that other person in that day, just so the next day can get by. Because the next day, I swear to y'all, it gets better. It gets better. I can't tell you. I can't explain it to y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all look. Call me whatever y'all want on the financial side. I swear you might be right, but I promise you, I'm the richest man in this world. At least I feel like that because how blessed I am. I hope y'all understand that. I'm not talking money. I'm in a hotel, nigga. I ain't lying. I'm in a hotel.
Why y'all in a hotel? Y'all just visiting?
No, government shut down, man. There was some checks that fucked with the bread and shit like that. But I ain't worried about that. I just want y'all to understand. You pray every single day. Every day. Promise you. Remember, I'm Islam. I'm a Muslim, but and I'm a practicing Muslim. So don't get it twisted. I smoke. You know what I mean? That's why you see the name Ghetto Stoic. Everything about me is trial and error. I'm not perfect. I'm not no saint. None of that shit. And I think brothers need to start being more honest with themselves and just say straight up who we are. It's all right, nigga. Whatever you is, just be real about that shit. But the reality is, man, make sure you put God first. 10 minutes each prayer, 5 prayers a day. I dedicate 50 minutes. That's all it is to Allah. 50 minutes, my entire life changed. Every single person that's ever around me, has the most highest spirit. I put my pistol away years ago. I never had to use my gun again ever since I gave my life to God. And I'm telling y'all, that's the realest shit. That's the realest shit I can ever tell anybody that's looking at this. Just give it to God, man. Give it to God.
I thought that was going to be the last question, but I got one more question for you. As a man who's married, because there's a lot of men and also women who don't really see the need to get married. What would you say is the benefits of a man getting married?
Damn, you breaking up, Ken. You breaking up, Kendra?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
I want you, before you go, this will be the last question. There's a lot of men who don't see the benefits of marriage, and women. I think I'm probably a woman who's not so sold on marriage anymore. But I want to ask you this question. What would you say to a guy, the benefits of being married? What are the benefits of being married?
Eternal life. Eternal faith. Marriage is half faith. Marriage is half faith. And I thought that was the most bullshit statement I've ever said. Like years ago. Years ago, I was told it and it sound good, but it's like you know, when you thought about it at that time, probably with a lot of y'all now, y'all probably listen to it. It ain't really shit, but I can break it down real quick, Kendra, if you allow me to.
Go
Just real
ahead. I'm gonna
quick.
let you break it down. I asked you the question.
So when I say marriages have faith, you truly won't understand having the full mechanism of what it is to believe in Allah until you know what it is to be patient outside of yourself, to do something that's bigger than you. And I ain't just talking about for this little sweet face right here behind me. I'm talking about for the little 3 sweet faces she birthed out from me. You get what I'm saying to you? So it's the whole conglomerate of it. I just can't explain it. I can't explain it. I can't articulate it maybe better than some brothers can, but I can just tell you that guarantee if marriage is the half of that faith inside being married, God is gonna put you through a shit ton of trial and error, whether if it's health, finances, spiritual, social, your family, economic, it doesn't matter. He's gonna put you through a ton of trials and he's gonna see where y'all at. And I promise you, every single time you get past that next stage, it unlocks this new sense of love, man, for who you with. I can't explain that to y'all, but it's to the point that I know for a fact I could put my woman through any of them loyalty tests, and I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it, not even a little bit. And for the real brothers out there, y'all know what I mean by it. It's a win-win situation, and she understands that, and that's how it's got to be. I also love her enough to allow her to be her. I'm not possessive over her. She my wife, 12 years. That's good. That's great. She want to leave, she can go. This is my experience with her. This is an experience, man. Human experience. Enjoy that shit. When it's over, it's over. We got to stop being possessive over each other. That's real shit. Just enjoy everybody for who we are. We all different. And I tell my wife every time that you motherfuckers take that shit and you flip that tissue over and you double wipe that motherfucker and you look at that shit, remember, you ain't shit like everybody else. So I'm tired of everybody acting like this hierarchy of a motherfucker. We human beings, man. One health problem can shut down everybody's shit. And just like that, you humble again, right? So I just need everybody to kind of like tone it down a little bit, man. Come to reality, straight up. This is why I'm the ghetto stoic.
And there we have it. Well, listen, I enjoyed our conversation. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And I appreciate it. I'm gonna make y'all highlight. I'll have your name will be there, so they'll be able to check you out.
Thank you,
Thank
Kendra.
you so
All
much.
love to you.
Bye. I wish y'all the best. Bye. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.